So here we go with a quick run through on Labadvanced. Now for anybody who remembers or has got a version of Labadavnced, you'll see some similarities because the front page is a bit of a nod to that. So what you'll see is down the left hand side you've got the various lane numbers from 1 through to 16 and left and right designated for each lane. You can see that lane 1 through to 5 says NMD, that's no machine detected, and the rest of the lanes are actually switched off at the moment. NMD, no machine detected, is simply because we haven't got any printers assigned to this system. So again, for those familiar with Labadavnced, very simple. What we do is pretty much the same as Labadavnced. We need to stop the system in this case by pressing start. So we'll left click on start and then we go to each individual lane as we require to change. Now you'll see the cursor stopped there, it doesn't matter where it stops. So if we left click in where it says test label, our label list will come up and we'll select, for example, master. We'll double click onto that and we see our label in front of us. We've got display and sell by time and another field VDT3 here. They are in red and they denote that those fields are dynamic. So dynamic fields will update either by the minute or by the day, depending on what those fields are designed to do. You can also have fields which will be updated automatically by the grader if the grader is a MOBA and MMI is installed. The system that configures that is called RMI, which is Rational MOBA Interface. So you can do the whole thing through a grader rather than going to the screen if you so desire. So once we've seen this label on screen and it's the correct one, we just go over to where it says upload and press once, and there we go. Master is now appears in the label section there. It comes up on the left hand side as FD, that's full download. But nothing will happen, the cursor's not moving at this stage. We need to go back to the start and just click once, and then what will happen is it will go past, it'll try to do the download, it's broadcast into those printers, but in this case again can't see any, so it comes up with no machine detected and moves on. This section here is egg size, and if we go onto here we can see small, medium, large and extra large. You can use this to assign a particular field to any label, and when you assign egg size to that, every time the cursor passes that label it will check it and change it if you have changed it. So you can have generic packaging and just put the egg size on your label. Best before, display until, just here we've got the 18th of the 3rd as being the best before date and the 8th of the 3rd as display until. And what we can do is we can press F6 on our keyboard. On here we can offset either up or down the entire system by a day at a time. So what we can do is press the offset down 1 or up 1, and these dates will react accordingly. So we can change the entire system up or down as many days as we want to, and the next time the cursor passes it will just change as a partial download, which is almost instant. You're unlikely to miss a label on a pack at this stage. You can also do it in here and change the dates individually, or in here and change those dates individually per lane. Behind the system we've got design mode, so press the design button and up comes the design mode there. It'll take much longer to go through the system to show you how it works, but if we double click onto one of the labels, that's the same ones we were using before. You've got text fields, dynamic fields. Over here you've got all of these which can be clicked and dragged in. You've got system dates, specific fields for inkjets, because this system will work with the OP12 in exactly the same way. various other dates, and obviously your saving options down here. So we'll save and exit, and we'll come back to this one another day. That takes us straight back to the main system, and that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching.